Hello, friends, and welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. There's a few videos for you to catch up on. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and joining me again for another reading. Today's reading, we are going to be looking into who is thinking about you and why. So it should be a fun little reading. I'm really curious to see what comes out. We are going to be doing 3 groups, the usual. So go ahead and start looking at the stickers. And while you're kind of catching the vibe on the stickers, I just want to say it is September 2021 now. I mean, I don't know when you're going to come across this video, but let me just tell you guys, August 2021 was intense. I mean, we had these 2 full moons in Aquarius, which totally like drove me up the wall pretty much. I had a really intense August, and it seems like everyone that I talked to has been facing obstacles and just trying to get things done. So if that is you, if you are also recovering from going through a month full of blockages, I'm sending you a hug and I'm telling you I see you, and I am right there with you. But I'm always happy to be able to tap into this energy and get some readings out. I really enjoy doing these. I've said it in the past, and it's something that really, it's my passion to be able to deliver these messages to whoever needs to hear them, in the hopes that they will help you get through, or maybe get a new perspective, or, you know, just help you in some way in your real life off of the internet. I also want to give a shout out to my new homegirl Soul from Soul Strings 111. She is on YouTube as well. That is the name of her channel. I will put her down in the description box as well. But I was kind of in a funk, and I reached out to her like the reader needed a reading. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'll like randomly post memes of like the geometry lady trying to figure out this large formulation, and that is like me trying to read my own tarot cards. When I read them for you guys, not a problem. Messages loud and clear. When I read them for myself, I'm just over analytical AF. And so Soul really helped me out. She helped me gain a fresh perspective on things I've been going through. And if you guys want to check out her channel, like I said, I'll put it down in the description box. But yeah, check her out. And yeah, I feel like, is that all I wanted? Well, no, I always want to talk to you guys about the candles. Today I'm using Stardust and Icy again. I don't remember if those are the ones I used last time, but those are the ones that I wanted to include tonight, especially like Stardust here. The color is so beautiful. Stardust smells like moon milk, santal. Let me see what else. Fig and coconut. And you guys, this fragrance, like, I'm not kidding you. It puts you into states of relaxation, especially like before going to bed, if you light the candle like for an hour in your room, or even like if you're doing a bath, if you're running yourself a bath. It's just a really relaxing smell, and this smell is actually helps you like retain information that you get during meditations, your downloads. This will trigger like scent memory, as in when you smell this candle, your downloads will become clear again. So you guys will have to let me know how it is for you, or yeah, if you guys try the candle, you'll have to let me know how you like it. And so let's get started. I feel like I already talked enough about all the other stuff, but like I said, we have 3 piles, group 1, group 2, and group 3. I will also be putting the sticker makers down below so you guys can check them out if you want to grab some stickers, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. If you picked this Bootylicious Floss Gloss sticker, then this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm actually going to move this out of the way over here. Thanks for joining me here today. I am so curious to see what's going to come out in these readings. We haven't done this topic before, so I figured it might be a fun little topic to cover in our readings and maybe, lighten the mood a bit if you're currently going through a difficult time or trying to overcome a difficult time. I just want to tell you, I see you. I'm sending you hugs. I'm right there with you. And I myself am really practicing mindfulness, as in like trying to keep myself in check even when I'm like, hitting these moments. It's hard to stay positive sometimes, seeing the things that are going on in the world, but that's when we have to kind of come in and focus on the things that are going on with us and within. And as hard as it is, like, we do have to shut some things out. Not that they're not important, they are super important, but if you find that they are affecting your mental health or your mood like way too often, like, it's time to take a break. And I'm here to tell you that that is okay. And I promise you, if you take even a break from social media or the news for a few days in a row, you are going to notice like a difference. And sometimes we all need that reset. I'm not sure why I just went into that, but maybe someone had to hear that. Maybe I had to hear it. All right, group one, let's get started. Today we are going to be asking Spirit, who is thinking about you and why are they thinking about you? So, this could be your grandma, this could be your mom, or this could be someone that you're into. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Spirit wants to tell us today. We might ask for one thing and get a message relating to something else. If you've been following this channel, you know that Spirit will give us the messages that we need to hear, not necessarily the messages that we want to hear. So here we go. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for allowing me this connection to the Most High. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages for group one. We would like to know, all right, that's interesting. The squirrel has literally never come out. It's kind of like an extra card that this deck has, and we'll talk about that. I feel like someone is... So I get two vibes from this, but from this particular card, I just feel like someone is maybe like going like back and forth in their head, or maybe like getting themselves wound up is what I'm getting. I'm really focusing on the spiral of the eye. Yeah, maybe someone's like really honed in on something. Justice. Okay. This person could be from your past, and something needs to be corrected. So I feel like they're going back and forth in their mind a lot, like squirrely. Like, think of a nervous little squirrel, like trying to live its life, but it's nervous. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get a few more cards over who is thinking about our group ones? Who is thinking about group one? Okay, well, they're thinking about it, but they're not going to do anything. There's like zero movement here. And there's a sense of, it's getting like, I'm starting to feel kind of like frustrated, but it's not in a, it's almost like a, like, because there is no movement, I feel like this person is looking and wanting to go, like trying to come up with a plan, but there's absolutely no action. There could be like a lack of motivation, perhaps, with this reverse Seven of Pentacles. Usually this is about someone who planted a lot of seeds, and there might be like impatience. So it's like, intuitively, I feel like the person that's thinking about you wants to correct something. It's kind of driving them nuts, for lack of better words, but just it's like a situation that's kind of like grinding at them, and I feel that that's why I'm channeling that energy. They feel like there should have been a new start with you. Like they feel like, yeah, they feel like you guys should have had this partnership, and perhaps they waited, perhaps because they waited for so long it didn't happen. But I feel like I feel like there's something that they want to bring balance back into from the past. So I'm getting heavy earth vibes. So this person could be an earth sign or have earth in their chart. Doesn't have to be. Those signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Excuse me. There's also a little bit of air energy, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and a little bit of water too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I think I almost listed all of the signs except fire signs. So the person that's thinking about you could be one of those signs or have that in their chart. Perhaps their moon, because we are kind of looking into what they're thinking. There is some emotion here though. That's why I'm almost feeling like their moon signs coming through. The Hangman reverse. So like I said, I feel like this person is thinking about like wishing to bring balance to something, like that, like impatient that they didn't like. Something happened here to where the partnership, that the potential that was there, I feel like it didn't happen, or there was an action towards it. And this person wants to bring balance to it with this Hangman reverse. The reason I just kind of repeated all that is because I feel like that is their perspective. I feel like they've gotten to this place, and that's why they're probably feeling squirrely about it. They got to this place that they were pulling back for a while with this Knight of Pentacles reverse and this Hangman. Eventually the Hangman was upright, and that means there was like no movement in the entire situation. But now that they've gained a higher perspective, that's why it's reversed, because they're coming out of this Hangman situation. And I feel like there isn't an Ace of Swords here, but I definitely feel like there's an Ace of Swords moment. This person is also showing up as the King of Pentacles. I am going to pull him and leave him right here to the side. This could be a provider of some sort. It is a divine masculine. It does not have to be. We just talk energies here, not genders. So without gender involved, this person is like in a strong, stable, masculine energy, meaning that they are a provider. Perhaps they're a parent, a father of some sort. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we get any more about who is thinking about my group ones? Thank you, Spirit. Can we get more about who is thinking about group one? Who is thinking about group one? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So there is a sense of like the Queen of Swords is here, and the Queen of Swords can sometimes be like the Ice Queen, but that's just because she's like, her mind is like made up kind of. But because she is the Queen and not the King of Swords, like she is more like, I say she because it's a feminine energy, but she is more like prone to be able to be empathetic to other people's thoughts, but she has boundaries. She like draws her boundaries. So I feel like there was a boundary drawn here. First, even though I didn't put the cards in order that they came out, let me do that for us. First we had the 10 of Wands, and then we had the Ace of Wands. So now it's like this person is trying to drop something. This person's trying to drop the burden, but I feel like there's still an intense like desire here. Like desire is still coming through, and like, oh man, like did I miss out on it? Or I want to correct this, is what I keep wanting to say. So this Ace of Wands here, it's, it could be like sexual, like they might still be totally attracted to you if we're talking about someone who, you were interested in, or it coulda, woulda, shoulda happened with. If it is not it, I feel like, regardless, I feel like there's passion for the partnership that shoulda, coulda, woulda been. Yeah. Now, if this partnership did come about at one point, there's something here about trying to let something go. I feel like it's someone's trying to drop the burden of something, and I feel like it's not you. I feel like it's the other person. They're hardworking. I'm like thinking more and more, this person's definitely an earth sign. Could not be. It might be somewhere in their chart, but they are very much. So if they're not an earth sign, this is someone who's very much about their job, their coin, their home, job and coin. I feel this person's a provider and saw potential here, and something did not happen for whatever reason. My group ones, you guys are sexy, I can tell. All right, let's now look. Let's think about, or let's ask why they're thinking of you. So now we know what they're thinking. They're thinking coulda, shoulda, woulda. But let's see. Let's see the why. Spirit, why is this person still thinking about our group ones? Why is this person still thinking about our group one, Spirit? Why is this person still thinking about our group ones? Oops. That was not the cards flying out. That was my butterfingers. It's my anointment oil I put on. Thank you, Spirit. Why is this person still thinking about our group one, Spirit? Why is this person still thinking about group one? So yeah, group one, I feel like they feel like they have a lot to offer you, but something here went awry. We didn't look into what, because then, like, for real, I would have had to bust out my popcorn and sit back and enjoy this. I was going to call it a novela. Enjoy this story that's happening here. We'll do the bottom of the deck for you. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Wands. So this situation is still very much happening. It's not over. It's not beginning. It's literally like in the air happening. And where these wands land, we imagine that these Eight of Wands, each one of these is flying through the air. And where they land, we're not, I'm not really sure about that just because we didn't pull cards on that. But what I do see is the situation is in movement. Let's talk about the World reversed and the Eight of Cups, because I feel like they go hand in hand, okay? I feel like someone here walked away. So we did ask, like, this part is like, why are they, right? Is that what, I can't even, like, the messages are just coming through, but you guys know what we're looking into. With the World reversed here, I do feel like there was a huge, like, chapter that was closing and one was supposed to open. But when it's reversed here, there's a blockage in starting that new world, the new chapter. And I feel like this person can't let it go because it's not balanced in their eyes. I keep thinking, my mind keeps thinking of scales. That's why I keep going like this, guys. My mind keeps thinking about scales, and I really feel like the message from Spirit is that this person is thinking about you, and why they're thinking about you is because they do want to bring balance to the situation. They feel like they have enough to give. This could also be an entrepreneurship card. So if this is a business partnership, this person is thinking that perhaps they missed a good opportunity or that you guys could be good partners. But there's something here that there's like an impatience to it, or there's no movement to it, is what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you guys are separated from this person. Even if you guys aren't romantically involved, that could mean it's an old friend who you guys made plans of maybe starting a side business or something, along that line of a project together, perhaps something together. It was supposed to be a new partnership, but there's a sense of walking away from things that we have in our, like, they're not necessarily bad, they're not terrible, but they also weren't fulfilling us, is the feeling that I'm getting. But there's also a sense of, I have enough to give. coming through as well. So whoever that message is meant for, you guys can probably make more sense of it than I can. But like I said, there is something big here that was supposed to happen, but there is a sense of walking away from it, and now there is no movement towards it. Um, I don't necessarily see regrets here, but what I do see is, like I said, I felt frustrated at the beginning of this reading, which is really interesting. It's always interesting to me when I start to channel feelings like that. Look at that. I don't know if you guys remember that earlier I said, I don't see the Ace of Swords here, but it feels like an Ace of Swords. And that means like taking on a new mindset about something. Like perhaps someone here, it's like we have cards of there was supposed to be a new start, but there wasn't. And it's kind of the same thing here, where someone was supposed to take on a new mindset. I mean, not supposed to, but it's like someone's resisting taking on a new mindset, a new way of thinking, perhaps holding on to old ways of doing things. But there's a resistance here to expand the mind on like something new. Let's see what our oracles have to say. This is very interesting, and then we'll tap into the charms before we wrap up your reading. Angel spirits and guides, thank you so much for all those messages. Can we please get some oracle cards for group 1 about this person that is thinking about them? What do they need to know about this situation? Anger. Okay, you might be angry at this person. I didn't see anything crazy happening in the cards, but that doesn't mean maybe someone's frustrated to the point where they're angry. We'll see what else comes out. Thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us for group 1 about who is thinking about them and why? What else do they need to know, Spirit? What does group 1 need to know? Oh, man. I felt that. In case you guys can't see, it's anxiety. One more card, Spirit, please. One more card. Let's put anxiety there so you guys can see those. We have anger. We have anxiety, which is what I was feeling with that squirrel. One more, Spirit, please, for group 1. About this person who's thinking about them and why. Can we please get one more card? Oh, we got 2. Strength and caution. I love, even though you guys saw how long it took to get those cards, but this oracle deck happens to be color-coded. And look at how balanced the feelings of anxiety and like strength and anger go hand in hand. So the red cards are like strong emotions, and the yellow cards are more like cautionary. So that's interesting because we do have caution and anxiety. We have strength and anger. So I feel like someone here, I mean, we are talking about the other person, but if this sounds like you, like it can totally be reversed because this is a collective reading and I am picking up on different energies when I do this. So you can apply it to your story, in the way that it resonates. But I feel like there was potential here, and even though in the cards it didn't come out about miscommunication or anything like that, I do feel like the blockage is surrounding misunderstanding. Now, I'm not living in your shoes, only you know how severe the situation was, but it does seem like there was possibly a fallout of some point. So Spirit wants to let us know caution. This means just proceed with caution. So if this is someone who you want to bring back in or you want to keep out of your life, like that's for you to decide and prioritize what's best for you. Soul just told me that today for myself as well, so I will relay the message to you. Prioritize yourself first. Always prioritize yourself first. And I know that that sounds like maybe the way you were brought up, maybe that sounds selfish, because I know that that is the type of household I grew up in. I grew up, it's like we always like took family first, like it was always more important than taking care of ourselves, kind of. And now as an adult, I'm like, no, like I'm you know, I have to take care of myself so that I can be the best me, so I can be the best parent, and I can be the best partner, and I can be the best this and that, because it all starts from within. So only you know. But however you decide to proceed, Spirit just wants you to know, proceed with caution. And there is strength here. There can either be that strength could be speaking of two things: the strength in the situation, meaning it was either a strong bond or someone here maintained their strength in drawing the boundary. So take it as it resonates. And like I said, I definitely picked up on anxiety before. Definitely picked up on anxiety in the tarot. That squirrel card, I just got kind of sweaty. Okay, my loves. It is time for your charm reading. As always, I will tag the makers below. Oh my God, I just have to show you guys this pin. I'll put it under the black light for a second, but look, it glows. I always forget that until I see it glowing under here, but I just wanted to show you guys that. I will tag that down below. You can actually get that on our shop. So here we go. Spirit, can we please get some charms for group one? What does group one need to know about the person who's thinking about them and why? Oh, we got a lot. We got a lot. So I feel like you already know who this is. We have a couple of pins about hiding true feelings. Someone here was being fake. We have 3 pins about someone hiding their face, being fake. This is an art pin, but it's headless. And this, to me, I'm going to put it like feeling headless, as in like anxious is what I'm getting, which is funny because I've never interpreted like that. This definitely could have been a romantic partnership of some sort with that Selena and Chris pin. Maybe you guys have known each other for a long time. Maybe I'm seeing this Beastie Boys pin, but my initial thought was maybe there's initials here, BB. There's also letters on the jet, which my eyes are not that good anymore after the panorama and being indoors so much. Did anyone else feel like they lost their vision? Maybe it was too much freaking screen time. Anyway, back to your charms, my group ones. This Walter pin, this to me is always someone who's connected with their intuition. For you, I honestly feel like you know who this person is, and you already know the situation I'm talking about. Our bat pin, maybe there's a Halloween connection here. That's interesting. The numbers 10 and 3 are coming up. I actually do want to look at the Beastie Boys numbers. Yes, I thought that was a 3, you guys. Maybe the number 3 means something to you. Maybe M and T means something to you. More initials. Maybe fall time. I am getting really like fall vibes for some reason. And a chamango. So maybe there's a food connection here, or someone's a foodie, someone likes snacks. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so this pin, I don't know if you can see, this pin has a bat tattoo because, well, it's my bat tattoo. And then you got another bat. So, and beastie. So B, I don't know. Spirit wants to point out B and bats. Interesting, group one. Drop me a note and let me know, okay? Well, that is what I have for you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, group 2. If you picked this Bad Bunny, literally Bad Bunny, Yo Perreo Sola sticker, then welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here, friends. I hope you've all been doing good. I hope that the 2 eclipses in August that we had, depending on when you watch this, but we just had 2 eclipses, didn't mess with you too bad. I feel like they messed with me real bad. So if they messed with you real bad too, then I'm sending you hugs and sending you love. So group 1's reading was pretty interesting. So I'm so curious to see who's been thinking about you and why, my group 2s. I mean, you're amazing. We already know that. But let's kind of be chismosas and take a glimpse into who could possibly be thinking about you. So I will be calling out some signs depending on what presents itself. Then we're going to be doing an oracle reading at the end, and as well as a charm cast at the end of the reading. I don't think I said that in the intro. So let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for allowing me to connect to the Most High. Thank you so much for allowing me to I was going to say translate. I feel like I'm already getting messages. Thank you so much for allowing me to deliver these messages to group 2. Who is thinking about them? Who is thinking about my group 2s? Can you tell me about the person who's thinking about them? Please tell me who's thinking about them. Spirit, what messages do my group 2s need to know about the person who is thinking about them? So already I can tell you they're thinking that they don't want to move away from you. I don't know if that's physical or spiritually or emotionally. Whatever it is, there's a feeling of not being ready to go yet. We are going to take all of these actually. Okay. So far we have air signs coming through, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I mean, it's still early on in the reading. I just want to call that out. There is some Leo coming through and some Taurus. So we'll see what comes up. So whatever it is, this person doesn't think that they are strong enough to move away. And they're trying to release this sense of conflict. This person, the person that's thinking about you, so we're getting more fire. So maybe this person is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Doesn't have to be. It could be in their chart. I feel like they see you as being someone who's very like abundant, very fruitful. They see you as a goddess, like in that light. So depending on who this person is, I feel like they think highly of you and they don't think that they're strong enough to be able to move away from you. Wow, group 2. Group 2. So you know what? I also wanted to mention that even though we are looking into who it is that's thinking about you, because I am channeling collective energy, if something sounds similar to you, then, you know, you can reverse the roles, because I am reading collective and it is picking up lots of energies. But so far we do have a good amount of fire here, and we have equal amounts of air. So maybe you're a fire sign, they're an air sign, vice versa, or it's in their chart somehow. So I feel like they're trying to that what they're thinking is that they really want to like release this conflict that they had with you. They don't feel like they have the strength to either do that or to just get, when I said move away from you, I meant almost like get over it. Like I'm getting the sense of someone's like trying to let it go, trying to like they don't feel like they're strong enough to move away from this, is what I mean. With this King of Swords reversed, this person could be very set in the idea that this is what they want or what should have been, I feel like. They just don't feel strong enough. But even though we only have one card here it's only one card that's upright, I feel like this is how they view you. Like, because all of this feels like it's in them, in their head and their emotions. And this is like, they're looking at you like, oh, you know, you're like beautiful with this star crown. You're this beautiful, abundant person who's just, you're fertile, like fertile with ideas. You know, you could be, I mean, fertile literally, but it's someone who's very abundant, very, very abundant, and well balanced. And this person, you know, takes care of themselves. I feel like they admire you. And I feel, it's almost like, I'm not saying you're not like amazing, group 2. Of course you're amazing. You're fucking magical. But I feel like they're stuck on this idea of like, you could you could like do something completely off the wall and they still like hold you up on this pedestal, I feel like, or at least that's what they think of you right now at the time of this reading. And the reason I say that is because this King of Swords reversed is very set in his idea. It's almost like it's kind of internally volatile, for lack of better words. And the reason I say that, oh my gosh, let me check that this is recording. Okay, we are recording because that is the worst. I'm like, this reading's too good. The reason I say it's like mentally volatile is because all of this is going on like in their heads. This trying to like release this feeling that maybe you guys argued, or maybe you had a conversation and they felt like they either had to defend themselves, or there's some sort of conflict, or something didn't, they're just trying to let it go. They're trying to be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna let that go. But they're just set on the idea that they are not strong enough to move away from you. Now, I don't know if you want them to move away from you. I don't know what's going on there. We're just looking into who is thinking about you. And in the second part of the tarot, we'll look into why they're thinking about you. So this Knight of Swords reversed, the reason I said like almost internally volatile is because the Knight of Swords reversed is hasty AF. Okay, you guys, like he will just like think about something and just go for it, and not like, it's probably not the best action plan. Like whatever that was, they kind of just don't like want to care about anything else and just want to storm through and be all hasty. And I do sense a feeling of like argument or conflict, or like maybe they're trying to convince you of something. I don't know. I just threw that out there because that's what came to me. Only you'll know if this story applies to you, group 2. Take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't, because it's probably for someone else. So this person wants you, group 2. Like they're very, oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, they're into you. We're going to pull these two. You're like, okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna go for it because it just feels like they're. I mean, the devil card isn't here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it pops up at some point where it's like obsession. But I feel like they feel you're their person. Like, look at this. Like, goddess. I mean, she's not the goddess, she's the empress, but I'm just saying she's like a goddess. And then this Two of Cups. I feel like they wanted the Two of Cups with you. They wanted this new start, this new relationship, this new something, a partnership of some sort. And they find you very attractive. I mean, with this, if you're if you're a female watching this, like maybe they wanted you to be their baby mama, is what I'm feeling, because this is like big D energy and this is a very fertile being. But either way, the sexual drive, I'm feeling it in this group, and I feel like they're very stuck on that idea. Okay, my group 2s. Let's put these back, and then let's look into the why. Now we know what they're thinking about you. But let's look at the why. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. We're going to put that back. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get some cards on why this person is still thinking about our group 2? Why is this person still thinking about our group 2s? Why? Lots of air energy. I said that, right, guys? There's lots of swords there. Lots of swords. Yeah, I feel like why they're thinking about you, because I just feel like they're trying to manifest you back in. There's like a sense of defending this. But it's like they're being presented with opportunities in other areas of their life, and they're just like stuck on you. It feels, oh yeah, guys, this is like F-boy energy. This person is so, oh my God, you're driving them nuts. Okay, bottom of the deck. Okay, here we go again. Ace of Swords reversed. this person like doesn't want to change their mind about it. They're not ready to change their mind about you yet. Group 2. Okay. So, like I said, they do have other opportunities in their life going on. And you know what I think, group 2? I think that this person that's thinking about you has an opportunity for an emotional new beginning. Like, I feel like these cups that the universe is trying to give this person, they are like a renewed sense of, like a renewed sense of emotion. But I feel like they're just defending. They're not like giving up on that. The Seven of Wands talks about defensiveness, but in this situation, I feel like they're defending this. And with the Magician here, I really feel that they are just trying to manifest you into their lives. They want to come in all passionate. Like I said, when I said F-boy vibes, it's because the Knight of Wands it's the F-boy of the deck. He comes in hot and heavy, and he just burns out quickly. Now, I know I keep saying he and she, but that's because of the energy of the cards. There is no gender here, so take it as it applies. But when I say he and she, that's the energy that the cards are in. And this knight is definitely in operating like a teenage boy, thinking with only one part of his body is the vibe that I'm getting here. It's driving them nuts. Like literally, they're feeling squirrely over it. It's like almost like they're in their head about it. But they see you as the sunshine. Like they see you as a bright point in their life. And I feel like that's the idea that they can't let go of. And that's going to have to be the idea that they let go of. Oh my gosh, look, oh my gosh, you guys. Can I just say that when things like this come up, I'm like, wow, I'm good at this. Just kidding. But for real, it's so awesome when I'm talking about cards and then they show up. I know I didn't talk about the death, but when I kept saying they're refusing to let go, I kept thinking death card. And this is exactly what is coming here, what's coming up here. So I said they're refusing to change their mind, and it's right here, the Ace of Swords. They're holding on to an old way of thinking, an old mindset. Now remember, we got the Ace of Swords twice, I believe, and then we got that reverse King of Swords. So, I mean, good luck changing their mind. It's going to have to be some self-work on their part. Now, if this resonates with you, then welcome to your reading. If this doesn't, then maybe pick the second pile that you felt attracted to, because this is a very specific and honed in message. Someone here is refusing to let go with the Death card in reversed. Even though the Tower, I feel like maybe when there isn't, I don't see you walking away, but I feel like there was a Tower moment, meaning there was a disruption in the connection or in communication or in something. Like I said, this person is trying to manifest you back into their life. And I feel like with the Death card reversed here, and I keep talking about not wanting to change their mind, it's a chapter that they're refusing to let go. And I'm very curious where you stand, group 1 or group 2. So sorry, group 2. Are you like still into this or not? Like, let me get my popcorn. With the Tower here, like I said, something sudden happened. I also feel like they perhaps feel that if they do let you go, that's going to be their Tower moment. It's almost like the Tower reverse is trying to avoid this disaster, but maybe they have to let it crumble. They have to go through the feelings of letting you go. And I definitely feel like that's why they're still hanging on. And I feel like there was heartbreak and disappointment here that will be released if they allow themselves to go through this Tower moment of possibly finally letting you go. My group 2s. Holy moly. Holy moly guacamole. That's what I tell my 7-year-old. Okay, my group 2s. Let's put all these cards away. Let's see what the oracles have to say, and then we will cast some charms for you. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides for those messages. Strength, yeah. This time, well, I don't do reversals in this deck. Can we please get more messages for group 2? What do they need to know about the person that's thinking about them? Space. There could be a separation here, a space between you guys. And maybe you're showing up as the strength now, where you are the strong one. I mean, I can tell. You're on a pedestal. We have ideation. Yeah, this person, they've created this this idea, and I'm very drawn to this little like star in the middle of this. I feel like you are the center, and they have just built this idea around you. The devil card didn't show up, but I am feeling devil card vibes. And when I say that, I mean a sense of obsession. Maybe they don't view it as obsession. I didn't see love here. There wasn't love. There was just thoughts. Thoughts. Real stuck on you thoughts. And pain. I know I just said I don't read reversals, but that did come out reversed. And I feel like this person is trying to avoid feeling pain. But the only way through is to feel it. Group 2. All right. I hope you guys are doing well in this situation. I mean, it seems like you are. I think you're the one that's been strong, but only you'll know. It's your life. I am just suggestions on the internet. All right, my group 2s. We are now going to pull some charms and see what other messages we have. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get some charms for group 2? I always wonder how loud those are for my neighbors. Okay, so we have the Wu-Tang dripping honey, the killer bees, but I'm drawn into the bee. I feel like it's because they see you. Bees are for abundance, and I feel like they see you as an abundant person. They also see you as their honey. I'm also getting dripping vibes, guys, in like a sexual way. So take that as it resonates. But yeah, I feel like their energy, it's like they're, like I keep saying, they're like stuck on you. Homer and Marge. I love this. I feel like maybe they thought you were going to be their Marge to their Homer, or the Homer to your Marge, or vice versa. You could be Homer, they could be Marge, or it could be Marge. You know, take it as it resonates. We have the Prince pin. Maybe Prince means something to you, but when he comes out with the third eye, this is always like intuition for me. I feel like you already know that this person is, oh my gosh, I was gonna say like about their mental state, but I feel like maybe you already know who this is, or you're already aware of how they think about you. And I don't know, almost, does it make you feel uncomfortable, group 2? Like, you know, always make decisions based off of your best interest. And I feel like you possibly have, and it's going to be time for this person to turn around and do the same for themselves eventually. We didn't go far into the reading. We obviously just asked who's thinking about you and why. So, you know, we didn't look into the future of this situation. But we have the St. Coco pin here. So this, to me, I feel like it's ancestors coming through. Anytime this pin comes out, it always makes me feel like we're protected and we are being guided. So take that as it resonates. This is the second time tonight that the Beastie Boys pin comes in. Maybe there's a music connection here where you guys like listen to old like music, or like bond over music is coming through. I had a totally different message for group 1 on that, but that's what I got from these. Wow. I need a drink of water after that, guys. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this sticker, then this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're all doing awesome. I cannot wait to see what we get into in your reading. The last two groups were completely different in vibe. They were both very specific with the messages too. So if when we get into the reading, if this doesn't feel like your reading, I highly suggest checking out maybe if there's another pile that you felt drawn to, and check that out, because there might be messages there for you. Or if this applies to you and you feel so inclined to watch another pile, please feel free. Like I said, the first two were different in feeling. So let's get started with yours, my group number 3s. Thank you so much for joining me, angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. Thank you so much for allowing me this connection to the Most High. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for group 3. Can you please let us know who is thinking about my group 3s? Who is thinking about my group 3s? In the second part of the tarot, we will ask why they're thinking about you. For now, we're asking who is thinking about you. Oh, all right, I'll take note of that one, but I'll put it back because I kind of dropped it. Spirit, please. Messages for group 3. What messages does group 3 need to know about the person who's thinking about them? Who is thinking about my group 3s? Who's thinking about my group number 3s? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the High Priestess, which is the card that did want to fly out earlier. Earlier she was reversed, and right now she was just, she's upright. Okay, so we kind of have representation of a lot of signs. No fire signs so far. We do have air, earth, and water. So this person or you could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So just want to throw that out there. So I feel like the person who's thinking about you, I feel like they have this intuitive, like they are very intuitive. They might be, psychic themselves. And even if they don't know it or call themselves that, this is someone who is intuitive and they just kind of feel things and know it. There is a sense of, there's like the wheel is spinning, but there's a blockage in starting something new. Like when the Wheel of Fortune comes, it's like life is about to shift. But right now there's a blockage in the shift of life. And this person has like an idea, like they want to come barging in with this idea. Like they want to come in and it's like new communication, like they want to let you know something. And there's a sense of someone here is intuitive. So I wanted to say, if any of this sounds like you, I could very well be channeling your message and not the person who is thinking about you the entire reading. I mean, not in general. So if something here sounds like you, then it could be you showing up in the reading. But there is someone here who's very intuitive. It's like they know what's going on, or they know that this new idea that they want to come to you with, it's going to lead to, it's like they're planning, and they're like, you have 3. Wow. Okay. You have 3 of the 4 possible knights that we can have. You have the Knight of Swords, who's about the mind, like a new idea, wants to come barging in and tell you and communicate with you. You have the Knight of Pentacles. And let me just add, my group 3s, if we're going to have knights invited to the party, these are it. You haven't gotten the F-boy knight. So whatever this is, this person wants to come with stability to you. Like they have this idea, but there's like a blockage in doing that. This person is thinking, they're planning something out, and they're thinking about how they want to come to you and offer you a new like an offer relating to something stable. It could be a job or home or money related, and love related. Love is tied into the stability that they want to come in. They're like planning in, and they have this idea and they want to tell you about it, and they just know, they know it's going to work, or they know it's going to go in their favor. Like they feel this is going to be good, but for some reason they're also thinking that they, like, right now is not the time, is what I feel. And I'm not sure why this Wheel of Fortune is reversed, but there is a blockage here in the wheel turning. The Knight of Cups wants to come in with a new love offer. So if this is not romantic, this could be a new offer of stability that is going to bring you love of some sort, meaning maybe make your situation a little more comfortable, or there is emotion. There's like they want to renew, they want to bring you something that's going to make you feel better, is what I'm thinking. And maybe you're already feeling better, and maybe they just want to make you feel even more better, okay? But there's this sense of they just want to come in and tell you about this, and but they're waiting. Yeah, I felt that with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. They're waiting. They're not moving. They're thinking. They're looking out, but there's like I feel like it's not there yet. It's in their mind. They're still in this Knight of Pentacles where they're planning. I feel like they're planning it out. I'm just going to take a peek down here. We do have the Nine of Wands reversed, which is pushing through, like they feel it's almost time. And maybe at one point they wanted to give up, but they're not. They're like refusing. They're refusing to give up, because I feel like they're waiting for the right time, perhaps, to have this new partnership with you. They just know, you know what? They either know that you are their person. They know something here is going to be like right and good. In that's what their intuition is telling them. With the Death reversed here, I feel like this is tied to the Wheel of Fortune. There's a sense here of not letting, even though letting go isn't here, it's a sense of like not letting a chapter die. Like something is not, like, it's a refusal to like close a chapter, and it's almost like I feel like maybe this is relating to, and I normally never interpret the Death in reverse, but I'm really feeling like I feel like there's a sense of it's not time yet, and there's almost like no movement. It's all movement in the mind, if that makes sense. It's like plotting in the mind. This is a wish fulfillment for them, or this is a wish that they have. Like they want to manifest this, bringing you this stability and this renewed sense of emotion, I feel like. So that is what the person is thinking about you. Signs, we have a little bit of fire that showed up, but I'm really feeling heavy on what I said earlier with the air, earth, and water signs. We have more air here. Maybe Gemini means something to someone. Gemini is showing up. And I mean, there's fire, but I don't necessarily see this as them, but fire signs are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Very interesting. Very interesting, because I wonder how much of this has happened in the physical realm and how much of it has been in their mind. But this person definitely wants to bring you an offer, but there's a blockage there. There's like the things are changing, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to land in their favor, and maybe that's what they're trying to plan around. Okay, thank you for those messages, Spirit. Can we please get messages now onto why this person is thinking about our lovely group number 3s, our beautiful group number 3s. Why is this person thinking about our group 3s? Why is this person thinking about our group 3s? Why is this person thinking about our group 3s? Yeah, they want a commitment with you. They want a partnership with you. So it's like, if this is relationship, they want to be your Two of Cups. They want to be, they want to have this emotional new start. They want to be your partner. If this is work related, there's still a partnership here that is showing up. And this Queen of Swords, my friend Leah said it perfect earlier. She used the term Ice Queen, and the Queen of Swords can be the Ice Queen because there's like boundaries set in place. So maybe they feel like there's a boundary set in place. The Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this has to do with long-term stability. Like there's something shaky about long-term stability here that's either changing up. Maybe that's why they think it's not time. Spirit, can we get any more messages for group 3 onto did a card flip? No. Who's thinking, why they're thinking about my group 3s. The plot thickens. Group number 3. That's 7 of Swords. Well, at least it's reversed. The 7 of Swords is the deceit card, but when it's reversed, someone's trying to come out of it. Look at that. You can't get away from this one. You cannot get away from this card, group 3. I'm going to leave it here. So now okay, 6 of Cups. Let's pull that. Oh, look at that. The Devil. You got the Devil and the Lovers, which to me, they're like, the Devil and the Lovers are close. Well, they're not like closely related, but when I see them in the same reading, they are, because there's almost like a sense of obsession. So maybe you are also intuitive, not just them. Maybe you already know exactly what is going on in the situation. Let's start from the top. So like I mentioned, the Queen of Swords can be the Ice Queen. Her boundaries are set in place, and she can be a little rigid sometimes, but not like rigid, but it's almost like don't cross my boundary. I will cut you, is what I'm getting from her. And why they're thinking about you is they did want this long-term commitment with you, but I feel like someone here either backed away, or it's like when the Chariot's in reverse, it's almost like not moving on in a healthy way. It's almost like a refusal to, or if someone did run away, it's like that's what it was. It was running away. It wasn't like a resolution or anything like that. So I almost feel like now they're releasing this idea that they had to hide something. Like maybe if they didn't show you how they felt, and that could also be the Queen of Swords is not showing emotion. Because like I said, I used the term Ice Queen. And again, this isn't gender specific. It's just the energy that the cards are in. But the 7 of Swords, I feel like someone's releasing, like wearing the mask. Like maybe someone here was masking how they truly felt. And now that they're ready to release it, it's like they're planning on how to do that. Maybe they're planning on how they're going to come to you with a solid offer that you're like going to go for, if that makes sense. They also feel like, I really feel like they feel this was a missed opportunity. I'm getting that with the 4 of Cups, where this person totally missed this opportunity because they're so apathetic to things that are going on around them. Take it as it resonates. You guys, this High Priestess is kind of tripping me out. She came out 3 times for you guys. So there's definitely a higher level of knowing here. I pulled the Six of Cups because if you're going to get the High Priestess that many times, the Six of Cups is telling me that you've had lifetimes with this person. And even if they haven't been in this lifetime, I feel like your guys' soul connection, it like spans longer than I don't, sorry guys if the cards are cut off. Things look a lot different from my angle. I feel like there's a deep knowing of a connection here. Someone they're also thinking, why they're thinking about you is because there was a decision that needed to be made and someone either waited too long or didn't make the decision. That's what I'm getting. The Devil card here tells me there's almost an obsession, I feel like, of thinking about this, or yeah, there's something. It could either be like codependency within the partnership, but because I placed the Devil under the Two of Cups, it feels to me like there's almost a sense of either obsessively thinking about this or obsessing over things that didn't happen, meaning this decision that needs to be made or wasn't made or hasn't been made. There's something like relating to that as to why they're still thinking. So if I had to sum it up, I would say that they were possibly hiding how they felt, and now that they want to do something about it, there's like a blockage in getting to that new chapter. Yeah, I mean, maybe there'll be communication because, like I said, with that Knight of Swords, it feels like they have an idea and they want to come charging in. But the Knight of Pentacles is telling us that they are going to be very mindful and plan things out to the T as to how they're going to go about this, is what I'm feeling, regardless of what the offer is, if it's romantic or if it's work or home or, take it as it resonates. All right. Thank you so much for those messages, Spirit. Can we please get a few more messages for my group threes about who is thinking about them and why? What do they need to know about the situation, Spirit? What do they need to know about the situation, about who is thinking about them and why? Faith. Someone here has faith that things are going to work out is what I'm getting. I immediately started hearing George Michael, or Limp Bizkit, depending on how old you are. That's still really old, but you know what I mean. Faith. That song started playing in my head. Spirit, is there any other messages for my group threes? Is there any other messages for my group threes? What do they need to know about who's thinking about them and why? Hunger. Someone's hungry for you. Ideation, yeah. Okay, faith, hunger, and ideation. So they have built this idea, like there is a strong idea here. And I feel like they have hunger for you. Like this is how they view you, and this is how they feel without you. Like literally, I've never read the cards that way, and right now that's the vibe I'm getting. This is how they feel without you, and this is how they feel you're going to fit into what they're thinking, into their idea. And faith, like I said, that High Priestess, she is intuitive AF, and she sees things from the otherworldly ethers, like from the 5D, a higher perspective. And I do feel like there's faith here that the situation is going to work out in their favor. Okay, my group number threes. Let's get your charm reading. I'm going to mix them up a bit while holding them down, just so we don't get so many repeats. I should get a bigger bowl, but this one's pretty chic. Don't you guys think? It's like I wish I knew the name of the glass, but if anyone here is a collector, it's like from the 1960s. And I wish I knew the name so I could get more of them, but that's why I'm refusing to put these in a bigger bowl, because I like this one. All right, my loves, let's go. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for the messages for group 3. Can we please get some charms? Well, you saw that one got stuck. Sally, that girl. No, you guys probably don't know that song. That's an old hip-hop song. Like when hip-hop, the birth of hip-hop, I swear. That was like 86 or something. Um, Sally, this girl, I love her. She has the power to heal herself and to regenerate herself. And she also self sacrifices. So take that as it resonates. There might be a Halloween or a spooky connection here with you guys. This is the goddess pin. This is like the high priestess. So again, the high priestess is following you around. There's something about intuitiveness. This could be your ex. This could be an ex, someone from the past. I feel like you already know. I don't have to tell you that. Yeah, with this bat and Sally, they're both, they're both like spooky and feeling. So maybe that's something that you guys connected with, or yeah, take that as it resonates. And thanks, I got it at Versace. This in your reading to me feels like someone is trying to, like, this pin is usually fake it till you make it, but I'm tying it into that Seven of Swords that you guys have, and I feel like they're just trying to remain true. Someone's trying to remain true to themselves and the situation. All three readings, interestingly enough, have had the Beastie Boys come up, so maybe there's a music connection here. Maybe there's initials here that you need to see. Beastie. And we have Vatos Locos forever. It doesn't say forever, but you know what I mean. Um, this, I mean, it could be a friendship, but it feels like it's too thought out to be a friendship. But that pin is about friendship. And then we have realize, which, high priestess vibes. She sees with her third eye. And then it's also putting the mask down. Like maybe you saw right through their BS of when, maybe someone here acted like they didn't care or didn't show enough emotion or acted like they felt another way or wore a mask in some way. I feel like you saw right through it, and they probably know you saw right through it. But my group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.